John Paul II, who I believe was a prophet for our time, says we're against this huge confrontation. Pope Benedict in a letter says the power of the Antichrist is growing. Now, where's your evidence for this? One is look at the rise of homosexuality in this country. There's your evidence. Abortion, right?
Sanctioned child killing.
Right. And
child sacrifice.
On and on and on, right? Think about all the immorality. Turn on MTV if you don't know what I'm talking about. And I haven't been able to watch MTV for 20 years because it's
not what it used to be.
It's from the pit of hell. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
But that's how it always starts. It appears good, but again, you're in this pot of boiling water.
Well, here's your breadcrumbs. We're gonna lead you this way.
So the end game. What are they really in the end going after? There is a document called the 8 March Principles for a Human Rights-Based Approach to Criminal Law, prescribing conduct associated with sex, reproduction, drug use, HIV, homelessness, and poverty. That was written by the International Commission of Jurists, which is this group of all these judges and lawyers around the world who want to opine on sexuality. Okay? So this is the anti-gospel. This is part of the anti-church. Really, it's the United Nations is saying. And what they really want is to make pedophilia legal.
No.
Shocker alert. That's what they're really trying to do. And they have this play on consent and informed consent. And they believe that someone under 18 years old can give consent. And so they're calling for the decriminalization of pedophilia. So this is, I think, their end game. Sex would be legal across all ages.
And sexes.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah. They just strip away all the boundaries that are there.
That's right.
Wow.
So,
I did not know that.
So this is new information. This just came out in March. I encourage you to take a look at the document. And it's certainly, if you juxtapose it to Humanae Vitae or John Paul's work on the theology of the body, it's blasphemy. What this is saying, and even recently, our own Pope has come out confused. It appears that someone put
your Pope.
Yes, it appears that somebody put a mask on our Pope and started saying some crazy stuff.
Okay,
but I will put a link and see what our Holy Father is saying. Maybe I'm misunderstanding it. I want to give our Pope the benefit of the doubt. But he goes on to say, and this is NBC News reporting it, so I'm not so sure.
The guy that used to be a bouncer.
Well, he might have been a bouncer.
Yeah, back in Brazil.
Yeah, I think you. How did you know that? How did you know that? I think he was a
bouncer. I do my
bouncer.
research on the other side, too.
Anyway.
Know thy enemy.
So the Pope is saying some crazy things at the same time as this comes out. And it's really wild, the territory we're now entering into when our own kids cannot be safe. Mother Teresa really said, what kind of country do we live in when the child in the womb is at risk of dying? But now this is bridging to having sex with any age, as long as it's consensual, as long as that age consents to it, which they don't have the capacity to, but that's what this is pushing.
Wow.
Here we go.